The Edo period, a time of unprecedented peace and cultural flourish spanning over 2.5 centuries in Japan, from 1603 to 1868. Amidst this era, under the rule of the Tokugawa shogunate, Japan turns inward, closing its doors to the outside world, fostering a unique societal evolution. The samurai, once warriors of the battlefield, transform into bureaucrats and scholars, their swords often resting in silence as symbols of status rather than tools of war. In this time of tranquility and strict social order, the arts and culture thrive. Kabuki theater, ukiyo-e woodblock prints, and the tea ceremony become refined expressions of Edo's sophisticated culture. Yet, beneath the surface of peace and artistic achievement, the samurai spirit simmers, searching for purpose in a world where the clash of swords had faded into memory. In the era of warriors, where the clash of steel and the honor of the samurai defined the Japanese soul, one man chose a path less traveled, a path that would forever change the essence of the samurai. This is the story of Tsunetomo Yamamoto, the samurai who turned away from worldly pursuits to dictate Hagakure, a work that would become the heart of Bushido. Welcome, Stoic Samurai. Before we embark on this journey together, we invite you to become a part of our growing community. If you find solace in the teachings of the Stoic Samurai, show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell, ensuring you never miss an opportunity to find tranquility in the turmoil of life. Engage with us in the comments below, sharing your reflections and the wisdom you've garnered on your own journey. Together, we forge a community of modern-day warriors, armored with virtue and guided by wisdom. And if our message resonates with you, share it with friends and family, spreading the calm of the Stoic Samurai to fellow kindred spirits far and wide. In unity there is strength, in wisdom, peace. Welcome to Stoic Samurai. Forge your mind, sharpen your spirit. The establishment of the Tokugawa shogunate, a period of relative peace, begins, setting the stage for Yamamoto's life. Tsunetomo Yamamoto is born into a Japan where the samurai are more bureaucrats than warriors. Amidst the tranquility and complacency of the Pax Tokugawa, Yamamoto's training and early service under Nabeshima Mitsushige, the daimyo of Saga domain, highlight his dedication and the beginning of his disillusionment with the samurai's evolving role. The death of his lord, Nabeshima Mitsushige. Yamamoto faces the dilemma of junshi, the old tradition of following one's lord into death, since becoming outlawed in Yamamoto's time. He makes history, breaking with custom, and decides upon a path unprecedented amongst his peers. Junshi is a historical term associated with the samurai code of honor, referring to the practice of a samurai committing ritual suicide, seppuku, upon the death of their lord as a demonstration of loyalty and devotion. This deadly ceremony was seen as the ultimate expression of the samurai's duty to their master, embodying the samurai's willingness to sacrifice everything, including their life, for the sake of loyalty. Tsunetomo Yamamoto, the author of Hagakure and a samurai of the Saga domain in Hizen province, offers a significantly different perspective on this tradition. While living in an era when the samurai class was undergoing profound changes, as the opportunity for martial valor diminishes, Yamamoto chooses not to follow the path of junshi after the death of his lord, Nabeshima Mitsushige. Instead, he takes an unprecedentedly divergent path by retiring to a hermitage to become a Buddhist monk. This decision is influenced by a ban on the practice of junshi by the Tokugawa shogunate, which sought to stabilize society and reduce the feudal violence that had plagued Japan for centuries. Yamamoto's choice reflects a deep and philosophical understanding of loyalty and service. Through his writings in Hagakure, which became influential in defining the Bushido code, Yamamoto argues the essence of the samurai's duty is not necessarily found in death, but in living with complete loyalty and commitment to the Lord's ideals and commands. He advocates for a form of loyalty that transcends physical death, emphasizing the importance of the samurai's spirit and moral conduct. In this light, we see Yamamoto's decision as a wise adaptation of samurai values to the changing times, embodying a stoic acceptance of circumstances while maintaining the integrity of samurai principles. His life and teachings offer a nuanced interpretation of loyalty and honor, suggesting that true service might require living in accordance with one's principles, rather than seeking death as an escape from the complexities of loyalty and duty. In a world where the sword no longer dictated destiny, Yamamoto sought meaning beyond the battlefield. His devotion, facing the prohibition of junshi, leads him to renounce his status, embracing the life of a Buddhist monk. In the solitude of a mountain temple, Yamamoto embarks on a quest not for immortality, but for eternal wisdom. Over these years, secluded in the mountains, Yamamoto dictates Hagakure to a younger samurai, Tashiro Tsurumoto, crafting a guide that distills the essence of the samurai spirit. Hagakure, which roughly translates to hidden by the leaves, emerges not as a mere manuscript but as a testament to the unseen heart of Bushido. In its pages is the soul of Yamamoto, a manifesto of living and dying with purpose, embodying courage, loyalty, honor, and the acceptance of death. Yamamoto's death marks not an end but the beginning of his eternal influence. Hagakure slowly permeates samurai culture, becoming a cornerstone of Bushido philosophy. To the uninitiated, Bushido, the way of the warrior, may seem a distant echo of a bygone era, yet in the silence of Yamamoto's words, there's a universal call to live a life of virtue, to face adversity with equanimity, and to embrace death with the tranquility of autumn leaves falling. This is the bridge to Stoicism, where Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus speak similarly of virtue, duty, and the acceptance of fate. Where Yamamoto speaks of the blade and the bloom, Stoics speak of the logos and nature's course. The Stoic term logos refers to a fundamental concept in Stoic philosophy, embodying the principle of the rational order that governs the universe. In Stoicism, logos signifies the universal reason or the divine intelligence that permeates nature, guiding and structuring all things. It is the source of all laws and the rational force that ensures the cosmos functions in a coherent and orderly manner. Stoics believe that human beings, by virtue of their capacity for reason, have a fragment of the logos within them. By living in accordance with reason and virtue, individuals can align themselves with the natural order of the universe, leading to a harmonious and fulfilling life. Logos thus represents an ideal of wisdom and the path to living in accordance with nature and the cosmos. Like the ancient Greek warriors who stood firm at Thermopylae, Yamamoto and his brethren finds honor in facing the inevitable, a legacy living on not in conquest, but in the quiet strength of bamboo in the storm. Tsunetomo Yamamoto, in stepping away from the world, brings the samurai spirit into the light. In Hagakure, he offers not just a guide for warriors, but a beacon for all who seek meaning in the face of mortality. As the Stoics found harmony in the logos, Yamamoto finds peace in the shadow of death, teaching us that true strength lies in the quiet acceptance of fate. Join us next time on Stoic Samurai as we delve into the life and legend of Oda Nobunaga. Discover the untold stories, the battles that changed the course of history, and the philosophy that drove one of the most enigmatic figures of feudal Japan. Thank you for your meditation with us, Stoic Samurai. Embrace calm, conquer chaos.